I had no choice. I was born into veterinary medicine. From the moment I was born, first I wanted to own a pet store, then I wanted to be a zookeeper. Then when I found out what a veterinarian was, then I wanted to do that, and that never changed. And I was just, yes, one of those. There was no choice. There was no choice in the matter. Everyone in my family was allergic to animals. Nobody likes animals. It was a completely genetic problem. I graduated from Tufts University in 1991 from their vet school in 91, which means I'm in my 25th year of practice, so that's pretty cool. My training, my background is pretty much all equine. I did spend most of the first, I'd say 15 years of my career doing equine racetrack and equine sports medicine. I worked all over the country, from Massachusetts to Florida to California to Texas to Louisiana, you name it. And then I ended up settling in Illinois, where I worked at a big sports medicine clinic there. And while I was there, I started getting my training in both acupuncture and chiropractic, which changed my life and my business plan. And I started to work on my own probably around 2008, and just basically an all holistic practice where the focus is on chiropractic or body alignment, and also acupuncture. I'm also trained in homeopathy, as well as I've taken a lot of advanced classes in chiropractic, postural rehabilitation, applied kinesiology, craniosacral therapy, Reiki, and some training in oils and so on. So what I do well is adjust animals, however. I came out to Colorado in 2010. I got married and moved, and I still maintain a practice in Chicago, and I have clients also that winter in Florida, and both dogs and horses out here. We do a lot of dogs now, and hopefully I'll be doing the canine rehabilitation in the future. I have hunting dogs, so I work on a lot of hunting dogs, a lot of trial dogs. All right, there, let's get your sacrum. I know, it's sore right there. Yeah, I know. My dog practice out in Franktown. Most of the horses I see at their farms. We do all kinds of horses, rescue horses, thoroughbred horses, got saddlebreds and warm bloods, jumping horses, dressage horses. Oh, yeah, it's a big, anything with the spine is eligible. I think that, it would be great to work with the other veterinarians, because a lot of the thing with like the equine sports medicine, where you can really, I work with the vets. Like I have some big barns where I work with their conventional veterinarians, and we can work together, because if you're going to have an injury, you're going to have compensatory injuries. And so you take a dog that has surgery on its knee, of course its back is going to be sore. If you could get every dog that has surgery on its knee to get some work on his back, or some acupuncture, or some adjusting, or some work on its shoulders, the dog would heal up so much faster, because they're constantly compensating back and forth. And the part where they're going to have the injury is usually the part they use the most. So like, if I'm going to hurt something, it's going to be my right shoulder. And once I have no use of my right shoulder, every other part of my body is going to start to hurt. So you take a dog that's dominant on its right hind, and it has a knee surgery. It's going to be so sore on its left front, its right front, its shoulders, and its other hind leg, that if you could actually make those areas feel better, it allows the dog to be more balanced, and they heal faster. There's not so much inflammation. They're not working so hard to be comfortable. A lot of their pain is not necessarily from the surgical area, but from anyone that's had surgery knows that. They get their knee done, their hip hurts, their neck hurts, their shoulder, everything. And think of these poor guys that are on forelegs and, they don't have, they're constantly, rebalancing where they're loading, the most. And so that's why you can help them out so much. But just, with her, I maybe can't, make that left hind perfect, but if I can get everything else as good as it can be, then she can live a happy life with the imperfect left hind. You can't, it's not about necessarily making something all better. It's about sometimes just redistributing the problem. And so, that's what I do more than anything, is just kind of redistribute it so they can cope.
Right.
And that's the whole thing. These dogs only need to cope. They don't need to be like us, they don't need to be perfect. They just need to cope, and they're happy.